Hey, I'm Swagnar, and this is my Oscar Mike guide for Battleborn, the open beta. Oscar Mike is your typical FPS character with an assault rifle and a grenade launcher, just like you would have in Call of Duty. However, since Battleborn is not an FPS, it makes him a little bit more fun to use. He has tactical rounds, which means the first 15 rounds of each assault rifle magazine deal 50% additional damage. He got his assault rifle as combat armor, and then he has stealth, a frag grenade, and his airstrike, which all do a ton of damage. Even the stealth generator, because of the way we build it, we can actually get that to do pretty decent damage. The way you want to build him is by using sneak attack first, which gives you 16% bonus damage when using an ability to exit your invisibility. Next, you want Fragcendiary Grenade for the napalm damage, which helps clear minion waves. You want the scope because the longer range is more efficient than the movement speed. Back in a jiff because activating stealth generator prompts Mike's shield to immediately begin recharging, which means you can get out of sticky situations quite easily. Next, you want double tap, which means you have 15 extra tactical rounds, which means you're basically doing the damage of 7.5 extra shots in your first 30 shots. Next, you want stealthy shields, which gives you 105 shield recharge per second, which means you can get out of even more sticky situations with more health right away. You'll be getting that real quick. Next, you want high velocity ammo, which gives you 18% more damage with your assault rifle, which why would you not want 18% more damage? After that, you want Fragocalypse, oh my goodness, I can't say that one. That does 15% damage with your frag grenades. The extra damage is pretty great. After that, you want stealth savings, which means when you deactivate your stealth generator, you get more back. So you can use it more often and spam it a little bit. And then you want concussive strike because space lasers is really difficult to use, and the slow means you can track people down and catch them easier. Here's my account right now with him. I have 68 kills, 21 deaths, and 53 assists. You notice you get a lot of assists with Oscar Mike because you can basically shoot everyone. My KD and stuff like that is better now. This is only after 2.5 hours played. I have almost 10 hours played on him now. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing you a little bit about how to play Oscar Mike. Right here, we're playing on the map where you need to get the minions and escort them to the little mouth things that eat them. And this is pretty early laning phase. I guess it's not really laning phase, I'm just used to it from League, but yeah. So basically what you're going to see happen here is this Wrath is going to go in on me hard. I almost have him killed and realize he has a healer on him. So I'm going to go in invis because he's going to kill me with that healer. I'm not going to be able to get him. Someone takes out the healer for me, which is real nice. I get the assist, and then I can keep pushing, go back out of invis, and take him down, and then take some more pot shots at the archery lady. I don't know all the heroes' names very well yet. I haven't been playing it. I mean, 10 hours isn't really that long on this game. Wrath is pretty hard to kill, though. So you'll see he's here again, but this time he doesn't have his healer. His healer is close, but not close enough to do anything. I use my invis very shortly there, so I can use my grenade launcher out of the invis, and then that makes it easier to secure the kill because I'm doing more damage. Now, the tactics you want to use, you'll see me use them in this gameplay, is invisibility to chase, which means when you have someone to low health, use invisibility if you still have it up, to chase them because you won't be hit by rocket launchers, machine guns, stuff like that that is not character controlled, buildables, and you'll be able to catch up to them, and then you'll do the extra damage when you get there. The next thing is using your invisibility to engage on people, which sounds a bit weird because it's like I need to use my invisibility to get away. But the 18% damage bonus makes you into a burst hero. Oscar Mike is not a burst hero. He is a DPS hero, meaning long, prolonged fights where he is out of the fray are his best options for getting kills. And you're going to want to try to stay like that as much as possible. Right here, I'm going to go into my build. I usually go with cooldown reduction, recoil reduction, and attack speed after critical hits and just normal attack speed. These are the normal things you want. Maybe you might want some damage instead of the recoil if you feel like you can control his recoil, which really isn't that bad to be honest. But I like the recoil and I don't really have any good damage items as of right now. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to use as a tactic is using your ult and grenades. So your grenade and your airstrike to secure portions of the map. So if you're going in on someone and you see they're in a corridor or there is a lane that someone else could get to, you can use your grenade or your airstrike, put it down in those places. So 1, your enemy cannot get away, and 2, no enemies can get in to help that enemy and maybe get a 2-on-1 situation in which you will lose. Basically this way you're creating 1v1 situations and getting the best possible fights you can get. After this, you're going to want to use the obvious way to use invisibility, which is to escape. And I mean, obviously that's what you're going to do. When somebody's about to kill you, you go invisible and you run. And you'll get your shield back, which is usually around 300 health. At level 4 it's 300 health, as you can see right now. It gets to be a lot more than that, which is it's a pretty hefty shield, to be honest. I mean, you can survive for a while, and since you have that upgrade you get the reduction on it if you come out early. That means you just wait until it is completely up and then use it, and you'll be able to get it back. Next, you want to reload a lot because you'll get your bonus shots, and you also want to melee like I did just there to kill that healer, because your melee actually does pretty solid damage, especially when you are reloading, because during your reload you're very vulnerable to a lot of things, because even if you try to use an ability, you won't reload your gun. So when you finish using your ability, you still have to reload, which kind of sucks. It's not really a mechanic I enjoy, but I mean, it makes sense. It's not like, I mean, there's not really a way to do it other than that. The final thing and tip I'm going to tell you guys about is using invisibility to engage. I already talked about it a little, but what you want to do is use your most damaging thing you have up at the time, or the thing you think you can land. So that means at the beginning of the game, you probably just want to be using your assault rifle. So you go invis, you'll come up behind them, take a couple shots with your assault rifle, get the 18% bonus damage, which is very helpful. After that, you could use your incendiary grenade. If you know you can hit it, it's a little bit difficult to hit because it rolls around all over the place. But if you can get a hit with that, it's very solid for picking up kills, picking up free damage, and the like. And then also your ultimate still does 18 or 16% more damage, so if you can engage a fight with your ultimate on multiple people, do so. You will chunk them pretty heavily right away. They won't even know what's going on, and they'll be down to half health in 3 seconds, and they'll have no clue what just happened. My final tip for you guys today is that when you're playing Oscar Mike, unlike other FPS shooters where you don't really want to reload that much because you'll probably die when you are reloading and you won't be able to defend yourself, with Oscar Mike you generally want to reload, a good deal because of the extra damage he does because of his passive, the extra 50% damage on his first 15 shots or his first 30 shots after you get the upgrade at, I believe it is level 4, no, level 5, yeah, level 5. You get this upgrade at, no, it is level 4. You get this upgrade at level 4, and then you will be doing more damage on your first 30 shots instead of your first 15. This means that if every shot you use does 10 damage, if you don't reload, your shots are only doing 10 damage. But if you do remember to reload every 15 or 30 shots, you'll be doing 15 damage per shot over the longitude of a fight. That can equal a couple hundred damage, and because those numbers are pretty simplified, that means, you could be doing thousands of health points in damage just by reloading your gun a little bit more often. And since, of course, this isn't Call of Duty, you don't die the second you get shot at. You can still survive even if you're not firing back all the time. It's not really that big of a deal. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you think it helped you, please comment about what you think I can do better, or what you think would work better, what works better for you, what you think maybe might be a tweak on the guide. I'll probably update this guide at some point, probably when the game comes out on full release. That way I can show you guys, with the buffs and nerfs that will obviously be happening once the game comes out, because nothing ever stays the same. Then I will re-update this guide, and maybe if you guys give me some good ideas, I'll be able to put those ideas into this new guide that I will create. So finally guys, if you enjoyed this video, please comment and subscribe to the channel. I will be continuing to put out more videos on this game, Call of Duty, Vainglory, different MOBAs, League of Legends, probably I'm working on a Clash Royale video right now on what I believe to be the best deck in the game. This channel is just going to be a mosh pit of a bunch of stuff. So if you like any of those games, or you want to learn more about any of those games, as I will be doing mostly informative videos, because nobody really likes commentaries, they're not that fun, but when you can actually learn something, learn how to play the game, and end up watching a video and feeling like you're a better player, that's what I want to do. So thanks for watching. Swagnar out.